the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You just made. Just.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Thank you. Order. Pursuant to the requirement of the NJSA 10-410 of the Open Public Meeting Act, adequate notice of this meeting of the Housing Authority of the City of Elizabeth has been given by mailing the January 2007 schedule to the newspaper circulating within the county of Union and designate to receive such notice and by postponing the annual meeting, 2007 annual meeting schedule on the Housing Authority of the City of Elizabeth office bulletin board by further by filing the annual schedule of 2007 showing a date of January 30, 2008, annual meeting date with the office of the city clerk.
Roll call. Commissioner Ankrum?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the right. You want to redo that?
I'm just looking
That's
at
not the right one. It's the date.
You got the wrong dates in there, right?
2008, I'm like,
You want to make that correct?
I'm out of date.
The dates are, the first date is, has been given by mailing the January 12 schedule and by posting the 2012 schedule. See, I got bad eyesight, I thought he was with me. Further by filing 2012 schedule and the annual meeting date of January 3rd, 2013 with the office of the city clerk. So that's the update.
So I need more than
That's a
that.
hand. You can keep this
But
one.
you have an old one. You always read the right one.
Yeah, it is a roll call. Commissioner Ankrum.
Here.
Commissioner Capitano.
here.
Commissioner Gonzalez. Here. Commissioner Morales Vasquez.
Here.
Commissioner Pinzo is out. Commissioner Shannon.
Here.
Chairman Collins.
Of the session. Hearing none. Of the session closed. Adoption. Minutes of the regular meeting, May 14th, 2012.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Opposed?
Those payments of bill, June 11th, 2000.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Communication.
We have two. The first is from Narrow and Fada. And this talks about what happened here to some public housing authorities in the state as well as the country. What's called HUD reserve offset allocations, and basically what they did is for housing authorities that had a substantial operating reserve, they took some of that money and they decided to use it to do what they call the full funding of all housing authorities. So if you had money, you were penalized. I suppose we lost about $3.3 million, which is quite a bit. And as I figured, it would be a suit. This is a, what do you call this, a class suit?
Class action suit.
Class action suit. And in order to join the suit, which I would strongly recommend, for public housing authorities, with more than 250 units, it's $4,000, and for less, it's $2,000. So there's a resolution later on in the meeting for that. And communication number 2 is the annual Martha's Vineyard Conference, September 2012. So if anybody's interested, and that's of course hosted by Leo Dower. If anybody's interested, please contact him.
I just would like to say that I wholeheartedly support you in making this resolution to be a part of this, because I think it's unfair that, you know, housing authorities that have imagined themselves well are now being penalized, you know, and have to pay the price and help the other authorities that have not been making their due diligence. So.
It's a lot. Thank you very much. Any questions about either one of those two communications?
What date is the Martha's Vineyard?
There's actually like
I don't have the
He
date.
doesn't have dates yet.
Well, he has, like, he
That was
runs
an
it.
email he sent to me, just to
Okay.
remind and to let,
Yeah.
you know, like the boards know. And okay, it's all September.
Yeah, he has
October.
he has 4 or 5 different sessions, so it's usually, you know, like, in September, maybe the first week in October, so you can pick, you know, if you wanna go. I think, what are they, 3 days, or, it takes 4 days, you can pick it. And one that accommodates your schedule.
It's usually either on Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday.
Right.
It's usually after the 10th of September to about the 23rd, 24th. So it's
Yeah.
3rd and 4th week, and you have an option
Mhm.
of the first 2 days of the week or the last 2 days of the week.
I think we usually go down around the 3rd week.
You usually go down the third week, like the 15th, the
Around the
16th,
third
week.
or the 20th,
Around the
1st,
15th,
22nd.
17th, somewhere
You
around
pick
there.
both of those weeks.
So the ones we usually go, just leave on a Wednesday, come back on Saturday or Sunday. Depending.
Or Bill, you get the, or Anna, you get the dates.
Yeah, they come out around, I
Yeah.
don't know if you get to go, you had so many episodes, storms.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, she makes an adventure out of it.
I mean, but
Any friends?
direction.
Just to highlight a couple items, we finally got the computer room going over Mount Manor. Well, we got the computers installed, and you know, we're gonna have a variety of programs for the residents. We're gonna get somebody in there. We sent out flyers, you know, so we're gonna develop programs around you see the flyers that we get. So stay tuned on that. We're kind of excited that we can do this. We're kind of excited about having an actual summer program for the kids here, sponsored by the YMCA. Now, I gotta add the residents. I mean, we made a big deal about this. We had a number of meetings. You know, maybe the residents are slow to sign up, but the program is actually all in place. I think it's 6 weeks or 8 weeks. You know, YMCA has the staffing ready. They will run it out of our community center. All the parents have to do is bring the kids to the center every day. They'll have a full day program. But I gotta have more kids signing up for it. You know, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna do. Ryder's gonna do, you know, an extra push, so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, is how are we getting the
Well,
word out to the
we had
residents?
meetings, you know, we had the meetings and flyers, and, you know, we've done quite a bit, you know. But hopefully it'll pick up, because we can have up to 50 kids. That's a plan. It'll be a nice
Yeah.
program. And the community room is gonna be done, it's gonna be painted,
Right.
and it's all ready.
What are the ages?
I think they're 8 to 14 or something. I don't quote me on that. You know what? I heard it. I don't remember what it is. But
And the hours you do?
it's like 8:30 to 4:30. It's a full day. Full day of activity.
I have to
For
tell you,
the summer?
I am,
And they ain't there?
I don't understand.
I have to say, I'm happy to see, you know, finally after all this time pushing to have more programming, especially educational programs like the Maverick Matter, to see the new computers coming in, to see, you know, youth camp and other things there. I just hope the residents take advantage that, you know, after this push has been made, that they take advantage of, you know, whatever's being offered there. That's why it's important to get it out. And while I'm on it a little bit, I saw some of the newsletters that went around, and one of the things that I suggested last time, Bill, was to put in some of those things, some of those activities in the newsletter, so that residents will know what services, what programs are coming in. And just might be another way of getting the word out, letting people know what's going on. You know, maybe the Attendant Association, the names and numbers of those people, you know, their meeting dates, stuff like that. And I think in the newsletter, these are some of the things. I think some of the things that they put in there are nice things to know in that, but, you know, they need to know what's,
Right.
you know, what concretely, what is happening there.
And newsletter is a good way of getting that information to them.
So I already told Mary Liz about that. She's gonna do that for July.
For July?
Yes.
I think
I told her
when
that.
school is out, I think you'll get a lot more.
I know, but I gotta set everything up.
The
Yeah,
14th
I
last
should
day of
have,
school.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I gotta set it
Once
up.
it started,
When's
Finishing early,
Thursday?
14 here in
Oh, so then
Elizabeth,
early.
15. Yeah, it's finishing early
There's
this
no
year.
days.
Yeah, a couple of kids will be home for a couple of days.
Yeah, they have to be glad to set aside.
But see, you also have the city camp that be over in Erxleben. But if they get too many children, they can possibly send them over to this program if they don't have enough. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Y Run's a good program.
Mhm.
It's not like it's something they haven't done yet. You know, they've had it for a number of years. They have it at a number of different
Mhm.
spots. We've been working on this all winter. We've had to staff a number of times.
Mhm.
So, you know, hopefully we'll fill up.
But the residents know that it's a free program?
And in most cases, it's free.
Because see, that's another
In
thing.
most cases, for our residents, it will be free.
Okay, because, you know, most times they say why, the why the residents associated with, they have to
That's
pay.
true, yeah.
And they don't, you know,
Good point.
so if it's, you know, free for our children, then they should definitely know that.
And they get free lunch also, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you'll have a problem.
No, because then cause like I said, you have two programs running from down here.
This is why
You have the
it's
city
in this
program and this
report,
one.
because Ms. Hart was concerned about it. I'm telling you,
Mhm,
we spent a lot of time on this, and that's why specifically in this report, so that everybody here gets to know that.
Now that's a good thing.
Yeah, because you know, Rod has worked hard to get this program in.
Mhm.
Everybody's ready to go, I just gotta have, you know, the money's coming up. So hopefully it'll work out. Anybody have any questions about the report?
Just one.
Sure.
The breakfasts, do we get one?
You, yeah, yours is coming. You know, yours is coming. The breakfast is actually nice.
Yeah, when we were, well, we got invited, two of us got invited at the last minute to come up to Heritage Village. A few
Yeah,
of us,
we
so
didn't, we
went-
weren't involved in that one. Yeah, that was run by the city.
So we went to
You
Heritage
did go to
Village.
Village, yeah.
Mhm.
How was your breakfast? How was the actual breakfast?
The breakfast was real
Was
nice.
it Magic Touch?
No,
No. it's-
I don't know who did it, but it was good. I mean, I really don't know who did it, but
You went to Kennedy?
It was
Yeah, I missed that one. They were nice. They were nice turnout. You know, the city had your people talking about different, your people were there, talking about different services. You know, Rod was there. Yeah, Rod is doing his thing. He's doing the TV programs and everything, mayor, you know, talking about the programs and how authorities as we speak right now. So, yeah, he's a busy guy. He gets out there.
They jump off the billboard on the TV.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right, he does. Yeah. He'll wind up in Hollywood after all.
One other thing, Bill, because it was asked to me about the the senior prom and other things, the other events going on, is there any way that when something is going on at one of the other senior sites, that all the senior sites will at least know about
Yeah,
it?
we could do that.
Because we didn't know about the senior prom.
I'll have to take that.
Let them know this is good.
Yeah, Charlene
Well,
could
if
do that.
they
Yeah.
get the newsletter out and put it in when there's other events
Right.
going on at the other senior
Right.
sites, just as well as, you know.
Can you make a corner for
Can I ask you a
happenings?
question? I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Can I ask you a question? Did you contact the Office on Aging so they can send you a schedule?
Well, when I went to
You're
the,
president?
when I went to the Steve Sampson Center last time, the lady that was up there, I can't think of her name.
Ms. Lowe?
No, not Ms. Love. It was another lady, she was with Rod.
Okay.
And she wanted my address because she said that, she asked why we wasn't at the senior prom, because we didn't know about it.
Right.
So I guess she'll be the one that will at least try to contact everybody.
Well, there's a contact person named Miss Alma. Can
Mhm.
we call the Office on Aging
Mhm.
and ask them to send you a schedule to give the person, or whoever the person is.
Mhm.
They would send you a monthly schedule and you know all the activities and programs for all of the centers.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
All right, it's a good point. Okay.
Old business? No old business? All right. New business? I guess we discussed all that in the beginning, huh? Resolution.
Number 9, authorizing the executive director to rescind resolution number 5717 to renew the membership in the Union County Cooperative Pricing System. Actually, that resolution was worded in error. The membership in the Union County Cooperative Pricing System is current, and this resolution, well, shouldn't have been asked for. The actual resolution that was needed was passed by the board 5722 to renew a contract with the County of Union to purchase fuel oil for our fleet. So we buy our gasoline through at the county gas station, wherever that's at. Is that what we think over there? The county, and they fill up.
This is the one that I telephone called?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, but I did not know that to rescind it, I needed a resolution number, you needed to pass it. Mary explained that to me when she came in. She said to rescind it now. Like I told you, I told everybody I was gonna rescind that resolution, but I needed an actual resolution stating that. She said that was the policy, so that's what it is. And yes, we and it really wasn't us, it was actually the county who didn't do their part correctly and made us do this resolution again.
I thought I was in your way.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Let's see. Second, all in favor? Opposed? The next resolution is authorizing the executive director to proceed with potential litigation operating reserve offset. This cost is $4,000. In order to proceed, we do need a resolution, and it has to be forwarded to the proper legal witnesses, the proper people.
I'll move it.
Second.
Let's move.
Nelson.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The next resolution is the kitchen renovation at Lilac Manor. This is change order number 2. This is an increased amount of $500 for additional construction drawer sets needed to rebid the renovation project at Lilac Manor.
So did this close it out, or is this the final change order, or
Yeah, this is not, this is just the,
this is the second one?
this is the,
Short
this is the
rebate.
architectural work, and we gotta do a rebid for the actual construction.
Right.
Okay, so we need additional sets. So that means the architectural contract.
I'll move it.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Number 12, awarding a contract for the leasing of rooftop space, 2 3-bedroom areas up at the top, the north and the south side, at Ford Leonard Towers. We want to get this done, but this resolution, the rental fee would be $1,100 per month for a 3-year period. We do hold 2 1-year options after that. This does require legal review and approval after the resolution is passed.
You've done something this before, right?
Yeah, we have these cell phone towers.
Yeah, cell phone.
Yeah, cell phone towers. We have cell phone. This is on the side of the building, right at the top. Very small unit. It's not a bad deal. I mean, we add it all up, the sum total is like $40,000 going into the coffers at Fort Leonard over a 3-year period, so it's not bad.
Too bad you can't pull a cable in with
You know, cable? What do you mean? They must have cable.
it. Cable go up every time you turn around.
Oh, the price.
I'll move it.
I'll second it. Second it.
All in favor? Awarding a contract for the purchase of appliances, we always have this as needed for replacement, not to exceed, I believe this is $75,000. Sears Commercial is the selected bidder.
Replacement, oh, appliances.
Stoves, refrigerators,
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
screen TVs. All in favor? Number 14, awards a contract for the Elizabethport After-School Arts and Education Program. It's a 12-month program, many activities. I think this is the,
So I don't have that one.
It's on your,
Yeah,
Oh, is that?
it was last.
you have added to your packet.
Oh,
I don't think I got one. Is these still about
there,
stapled?
it's there.
It's single sheet.
Here you go. Here.
I need one also.
You need one?
It's a line, and I'll get it. Thank you.
That's what I'm trying to do, have it flipped.
I'll move it.
Second.
The year is up already?
yeah, it's a-
Going by
Yes,
fast.
it is.
all in favor? All in favor?
Anything to keep our kids engaged
Oh, yeah.
is a good
We
thing.
had new programming this year, mentorship, we had a boxing program.
It's just like, it feels like we just did this a couple months ago.
Boxing, a lot of ladies in it. Yeah, big turn up on ladies.
Before we close out, the English as second language is finished down at the senior building, 205. And we really would like to know if you would start the Spanish as a second language.
Yeah, you guys should be okay, you kind of stand alone, you know, so there should be money to do what you guys want to do. Call me and then I can touch it, God. The money better be.
So Roger, he said he's ready to go, but, you know, we just gotta,
Oh, well,
Get the
you
word
should be,
from-
your building should elevate God.
no, we gotta wait. I mean, it's like,
Okay.
he's 8 of us, 7, 8 of us.
Yeah, Rod was up today, you know,
Mhm.
ironing out the after school program, so I'll bring it to his attention.
Okay.
We had I didn't say we had a very successful, I wasn't able to make it, but they had a very successful karate program up here. They had a, show last Thursday night, 6:30 to 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Very well attended, kids enjoyed it, so that'll be redone also.
Well, we were talking about doing some things down there at 205, so what I'll do is, go sit down with Rita, write them up and
Yeah, we
give
can
them to you so that they can be,
put in place.
yeah, because we just want to get things going.
Okay.
And, we're gonna do a movie night and,
Okay,
a couple more
good time.
things down there. Yeah, we wanna, try to keep it going.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
And I know, the city was talking about having the bus, the city bus, the senior bus, to make one of the stops be right there in front of our building. So that'll be a good thing.
That's for shopping and everything.
Mm-hmm, they're gonna go to the centers and stuff like that, yeah.
So now, do I see Mary Lou about, she need to put a tent out there or something?
Well, I don't know if she needs to put a tent out, maybe.
She need to put a tent out there where they can stop smoking close by the door.
Well, you know what, based on this thing here, I think that's gonna, this no smoking
Yeah,
in public housing.
What's this letter about?
That's too, I just got that, so review it, and we're gonna talk about it. I gotta, we're gonna look into that, see what that's about. I just wanted you to read it, and it'll come up at the next meeting. too.
Yeah.
But they don't
This-
smoke at 205, they all go outside.
A lot of them stand by the door.
Some of them stand by the
I mean,
door.
we really don't have, well, we gotta
Yeah.
study it a little bit, because, I mean, I support that,
Yeah.
at this point.
Well, this is, to me, it reminds me, it goes along the lines that I brought up some time ago, that we're not doing, and it's recycling.
But we recycle.
Tenants are, recycling is something that I think is important and that we do.
Yeah, we tried that here a couple of times. It was difficult. Yeah, but, okay, all right, I'll talk to Jim about that. Yeah. I mean, there's
And we have
no
a legal obligation.
smoking, there's no pit bulls, there's all kind of stuff you can do, so I think we'll revisit a lot of that in a couple of months. Yeah. I mean, we've had recycling, we've had people sworn in at the city clerk's office to get tickets for people who don't properly dispose of their garbage and recycle things, so it's a difficult program to enforce. It is. But I guess you're looking at it from a city standpoint, it's costing the city too much money not to enforce it.
And we have that fight with, with the school system also, with recycling.
They really need to do it.
So, and that is a much bigger scale.
Meeting adjourned.
Oh, we didn't make the,
Oh, gotta get a motion for the meeting to be adjourned.
I'll make a motion.
Some people autocratically,
I hit the hammer.
Doesn't care how y'all feel about it. Get out of here.